My name is Stacey Meyer. I had a variety of roles with the tutoring organization. I was first a tutor for a number of years, and then on the board, and then on the advisory board. And I was inspired to become a tutor because I've always felt that education is important for everybody and opens a lot of opportunities and doors. And I also thought that it was just a great way to give back to the community. I think the bottom line is I just was always a believer and still am that education is the key to opportunity to help people have options in their lives. When I first started tutoring, I tutored a young girl named LaFay Tucker. She was with me for 2 years, but then she moved to the West Side. So she was no longer part of the program. Then I became the tutor of LaMonica Winbush. At that time, I was partnered with my friend Arla. So you had these two kind of loud, boisterous New York girls, young women who were tutoring this very shy, quiet person, one of 4 children. One of my favorite memories as a volunteer has to do with the fact that LaMonica had some sort of math homework and Arla and I couldn't exactly remember how to do it. And so we left her at the table to go work the problem somewhere else and come back because we weren't sure. And we started to come up with many different ways to come up with doing things. And so we worked the problem loudly somewhere else and then came back to help LaMonica do it. But it was just the connection you had and sitting down. And I feel like the warmth in the room, like everybody was there for the same reason. It was very friendly. The tutors helped each other. The students really knew each other again at the time because they were all from Cabrini. There was just a big sense of family and community. So this organization means a lot to me personally. Again, it actually started my path into a career change into education because I felt it was so important. It brought LaMonica and her family into my family is really meaningful to me to know that it's still existing and growing and that there's the ability to touch so many people's lives. And again, it doesn't mean that everyone's in touch with the people they tutored. It does, but for points of time, for an hour and a half or 2 hours a week, someone is focused on somebody else. And that really makes a difference to people. And so it's just really nice to know that it weathered a lot of storms. I mean, again, first becoming a nonprofit, changes in leadership, COVID, and yet it seems to be stronger than ever. So appreciation to those that are still there.